Hey VC, it's Jonathan, your cheap and cheerful record collector, with part 3 of my free finds. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that I was lucky enough to get about 500 records from a friend of mine who was moving, and I traded in about 400 and kept about 100 for myself. Finally, after a couple of weeks, cleaned everything up and listened to almost everything, or at least one side of everything, to get some idea of what they are. And so this is part 3 of my finds. What can I say? Thanks for watching. I saw the other day I'm over 65 viewers on or subscribers, so I really appreciate that. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below. If you don't like what you see, I don't want to hear about it. No, okay, let me know either way. All right, so let's get to it. First record I got up is a record group I didn't know, but I know the record label, so I was excited about it. A group called the Paladines, and it's on Alligator Records, a blues label. And there's the Alligator label, pretty cool. The Paladines, really, to me, sound a lot like Stevie Ray Vaughan, especially the lead singer. Has a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan in his voice. Good blues, little Stray Cats maybe, a little rockabilly, but I'm really loving this album. I was really surprised by it. I guess this is from a couple of years ago in the late 90s, I guess. And they're still around, still rocking. But if you don't know the Paladines and you like that Texas blues rock stuff, I would definitely check them out. Really like this album. Next one up is a big band, Buddy Rich. This is Buddy Rich and the big band recorded live at the Whiskey A Go Go, 1969. You know, listening to this, I said, this sounds like Blood, Sweat and Tears, but with better musicians. Nice gatefold, nice picture of the thing. Really, I mean, great stuff. Of course, Buddy Rich is a great drummer. Been around for many years, died a number of years ago, but just great. And really, if you like that Blood, Sweat and Tears kind of thing, but forget it, the musicians here are so far superior. Just great. Next one I got up, First Winter, Johnny Winter. I looked this up. Looks like Johnny Winter released 4 albums in 1969. Not like today. His first album was the one with the black cover with just his picture on it. That was his first breakout album. Then I guess the Progressive Sounds, then Second Winter, and then finally this one, which is First Winter. This one obviously was recorded before he found his voice. Of course, the guitar playing is amazing because he can always play guitar. But one song he sounds very much like Bob Dylan. One song he sounds like, I mean, he's really just, you can see he's trying to find his voice. So, he's not a great album cohesively, but still Johnny Winter plays amazing, and it was a fun find. Next one up is one of my personal favorites, Ry Cooder. And this is the Slide Area, 1982, I think it was. I mean, you know, what can you say? Ry Cooder, just one of my favorite guitar players of all time. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, in the background, as you can tell, obviously, is David Byrne. This is, sorry about that. This is David Byrne from the Catherine Wheel, which was a ballet by Twyla Tharp, and he did the music for it. So that's pretty cool. Like that. Next one I'd never seen. It is a import from Portugal, of all places. And this is called Don't You Step on My Blue Suede Shoes. So it's all Sun Records recordings, from the original Sun recordings. And this is Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, Sonny Burgess, Billy Lee Riley, Warren Smith. Got all the great stuff on it. I thought that was sort of fun. Always like that Sun rockabilly, and sort of fun having a pressing from Portugal. Next two are from the original band was the Animals, and this is Eric Burdon. This was 1970. This is Eric Burdon Declares War. Good stuff. I mean, you know, Tobacco Road, Mother Earth, Blues of Memphis Slim. Sorry about the glare there. And this particular copy, they actually originally came out without anything on it at all. And then later copies, they got a sticker which they put on there and a little promo sticker, Spill the Wine. So that's sort of cool. Eric Byrne declares war. And the same year, Eric Byrne came out with The Black Man's Burden, Eric Byrne and War. This is a 2-record set, gatefold. Whoop, little naked ladies there, sorry about that. And the back. This one, I haven't had a chance to spin yet, but I'm looking forward to this. Always liked Eric Byrne's voice, always a great singer. And looking forward to that one. Next one, Brian Setzer, originally with Stray Cats. When he went solo. This is live nude guitars. This was good. I like that Brian Setzer rockabilly stuff. His picture on the back, him trying to look cool. And nice, came with the original sleeve with the information about each song. So yeah, that was good. I like that a lot. I like that rockabilly stuff. So sort of nouveau rockabilly, but it was good. Next one up is one I've had years ago. Then I got away. I had it in CD. I always wanted the vinyl back, and it's the original Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood. What can you say? I mean, you know, they're not great singers or anything like that at all, but they got great backup musicians behind them, and it's just a fun record. Puts a smile on your face, and enjoyed that a lot. There's the back, and like I said, you know, they're nothing special, but they got Paul Schaefer, Steve Cropper, Donald Duck Dunn, Matt Guitar Murphy, you know, everybody you need. T-Bone Malone, Tom Bones Malone, great stuff. So everyone knows the Blues Brothers. Here's one again, I haven't played this one yet. Most of them I have played. This one I haven't gotten to yet. Great Jeff Beck. This is Wired. This is from the 1976. It might be a little bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? Too fusion for my taste, but we'll see. I mean, it has Jan Hammer doing drums and synthesizer. As soon as I see a synthesizer, I sort of raises hairs on the back of my neck. I'm not really a big fan of it, so we'll see how that goes. But it's Jeff Beck, so how bad could it be? Next one is a classic. We all know this one, Lynyrd Skynyrd, pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd, gatefold, and a great record, great rock and roll. This is the one that was produced by Al Cooper from the Blues Project and other bands he gave it. Great Skynyrd stuff. Next two were 2 albums that were in that group, sort of obscure, but I love this stuff, so I was really excited to see it. This is some Zydeco with a man named Wayne Tupis and the Zydeco Zydecajuns, Blast from the Bayou. And it's great. It's straight up Cajun music and just gets your feet stomping and you can't stop, can't sit still. Love this record, really cool. And on the same note, another Zydeco album that popped up. Never heard of this guy, John Delafoe's Zydeco Excitement. And it is pretty exciting. Great, the small independent label, 1985, added in from Louisiana. Obscure, but boy, they got it. It's great. Next one I got from the collection was Eric Clapton, The History of Clapton. Got a little promo sticker there, deluxe 2-record set. Excuse me, on Atco. Excuse me a second. That's better. I haven't had this one before, but this has everything from his early stuff with the Yardbirds through John Mayall, Cream, Blind Faith, all the way up to Layla. So covers all the ground. Everything from a tribute to Elmore, which was with John Mayall, Crossroads, Badge, Sea of Joy, I Don't Want to Discuss It, Blues Power, Layla. So a good little compilation of Eric Clapton's early stuff. Next one is a compilation. I never saw this before. A&M Records. It's called Friends, and I think this was from the late '60s, early '70s. And the reason I really dig it, it has Fairport Convention, Cat Stevens, Quincy Jones, a band called Fothering Gay, Free, Spooky Tooth, Humble Pie, Bloodwind Pig, The Move. So, I listened to this the other day. This is really good. Some of the stuff is really rocks. It's really cool. I thought it'd be rarer than it is, but on Discogs, not really worth a hell of a lot. But that doesn't matter to me. I enjoy the music out of it. Next one I got up is the Beatles. This was part of the deal. This is the red compilation. I had the blue, so now I got them both. This is 62 to 66. So it has all their early hits. Everything from Love Me Do, Hard Day's Night, through Yellow Submarine, Eleanor Rigby, Payback Rider. Can never have too many Beatles, so that's sort of cool. So let me see how we're doing for time here. Oh, I'm gonna have to wrap it up pretty soon, I think. I got one more to show you, which was pretty cool. I like this. Mountain. And this was Nantucket Sleigh Ride. I think it was their first album. With a great gatefold. Leslie West, Felix Pappalardi, Corky Lang, and Steve Knight. Just great hard rockin' music. Still sounds great after all these years. So, that was cool. So basically, I have more to show, but I'm not going to get into that right now. This is the end of the videos for the big find I had of those 500 free records that a friend gave me. Next video, actually, I'm going to do is I traded in about 400 of those records, and I got some cash and credit from a local store. So I'm going to show some of the records I got on the trade-in. Looking forward to that. Some great stuff there. Enjoy watching all your videos. Hope you enjoy this one. If you have any comments, please let me know down below. And until next time, peace.